Hello, all. It's your girl Tiffany, Metamorphosis Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. That is your free way of showing your support to help grow this channel. Okay, guys, so we are going to get into a very deep topic on today. Okay, guys, the channel message for this reading is they have always been here. Okay, and I decided to go ahead. I could have kind of kept this information for myself, or whatever, because there are so many skeptics. Okay, there are also a lot of believers as well, though, but there are also people who may fear easily as well. Like, people fear the unknown. Okay, and it's because it's because of our environment. It's because the masses have been so grossly lied to about everything, and even some of the simplest things, or what have you. So with the lies and the deceptions mixed in with mind control, it just creates this catastrophic type of I don't even know what to call it, imbalance within the mind, for lack of better terms right now. Okay, so as I said, the channel message is they've always been here. Okay, so what are you talking about, Tiffany? Okay, so as you can see here, we have aliens here. Okay, so we are going to be speaking about, there's many different terms here on Earth. They're called aliens. So whether you say aliens or extraterrestrials or other beings, okay, who aren't human. Okay, so we have aliens here as well as we have extraterrestrials here, and this card here says alien as well here. Okay, now on this alien card it says telepathic dreams as well as songs here. Okay, so the telepathy, okay, first of all, comes from extraterrestrials. Okay, so those of us who have telepathic abilities, okay, we have extraterrestrial DNA. Okay, is something that the government has definitely been keeping secret and hidden from the masses. Okay, and that's the reason why in this day and time, like back in the, they've done a lot of study and research on like the human brain and body and all this other kind of stuff or whatever. So in this day and time, if you notice your DNA, the DNA within your body, it's top secret and it's classified. And this is because the powers that be don't want you to know about your DNA, what's in your DNA. Spirit is saying, okay? Hold on, guys. This just started like all of a sudden. Okay, it hasn't been a problem since, but I feel like it's a distraction to get a reaction, guys. Okay, so what I was saying is, in this day and time, it's like your DNA is like top secret and classified. If you all notice, if you go to the doctor and you get any type of blood work done, drawn, or whatever, phlebotomist comes in, they take more blood than they actually need. When oftentimes they're drawing blood or whatever, and this is for many different reasons. Okay, but the point is if you ask your daughter, if you ask your doctor, what's your blood type? If you happen to not know what your blood type is, your doctor will likely tell you that they're not at liberty to say, like, they can't tell you what your blood type is or whatever. They actually can back in the day. So basically, back in the day, before things kind of advanced and changed or whatever, that was some easy information that you can get, which I do feel like I'm not sure if they're retracting the information, because anybody can go and request their own medical records, okay? um, and I think you'll have to pay for them or whatever, just because of the paper costs, ink costs, and all this other kind of stuff or whatever. And it may be on there, but they could even be retracting the information on there. But I feel like it'll still be on your medical records or something. But you basically will have to, this day and time, you have to jump through hoops basically to find out your DNA type, okay? Because the government wants this hidden. They don't want you to know about the secret strands of DNA, and don't want people to know where they really come from and what's really in their DNA and different things like that or what have you. But if you just ask someone, like a professional, say like a doctor, they won't just outright tell you, okay? And it's interesting because, and I'm not sure if anybody else has experienced this, but I have experienced this like years and years ago. Like, it was really long time ago, like several years ago. I know more than 20 years ago. Whatever I was getting blood drawn for or what have you, I just so happened to ask the doctor, hey, by the way, what's my blood type? And the doctor literally told me that they could not tell me what my blood type was. And I'm like, what the hell? It's my blood. It's in my body. Why can't you tell me what the hell my blood type is or whatever? So I feel like you can still get the information, but if you in this thing in time, you literally have to jump through hoops. Like, you have to go and request your own medical records or whatever, like if you aren't already aware of what your blood type is. And that's because of the things that the government has been doing behind the scenes. They are hiding a lot of things as it relates to people's DNA and different things like that. And it's because, specifically, well, what are the reasons? It's because of this extraterrestrial strand of DNA that is in the bloodstream of humans, okay, that they don't want humans to know about, okay? Why this is because people like myself will begin to put things together, and the masses sort of wake into something else. Because in this world that we live in, this Western society, these people, y'all think like these wealthy elite people, the big banksters, the people who own the majority of the land, the people who own the Federal Reserve, who make the money, is like the end all be all. But they're not. They didn't create planet Earth, and they did not create humanity. They are not, they aren't gods, okay? Now, there are those of them who are hybrids, okay? And this is like goes into these this goes back into the different stories that you heard of about the Nephilims, okay, and how they mated with human beings and different things like that, or what have you. Or what have you. But basically the mixing of extraterrestrial DNA with human DNA is what makes a hybrid, okay? So the shapeshifters, the beings that it talks about, like, that are called shapeshifters, the reptilians, the draconians, all of those beings there are hybrid, okay? But I'm talking about actual, real, authentic, purely extraterrestrials, okay? And the reason why this has to be discussed about it, because again, your government has lied to you and said, oh my gosh, there's no such thing as aliens or extraterrestrial, or ETs, or whatever you want to call them, but they're matter of factly are, okay? Why? Because they are the creator, okay? People should surely know. Like, first of all, I feel like people are like really either you're willfully ignorant, or you just somebody who just either don't care, or you really don't have a clue, if you believe that human beings are the only human beings, and then animals are the only beings here on earth, You assume there was absolutely nothing here before human beings have been here. And human beings have only been on Earth for a certain amount of years. Okay. And so y'all believed everything, that, about history that these people have lied about, that they've recreated, that they've made up, that they told lies about, and they've hidden the truth from you all. Okay. Even those of you who, whether you're religious or spiritual, y'all would have to know, even the people who claim to believe in God, in um, angels, and all these other beings, you have to know that they're not human. Okay. These are not beings that are human. Okay. These are extraterrestrial beings that created humans. Do you understand? Which is the reason why human beings, some of anyway, will have a strand of extraterrestrial DNA within you. Why? Because you were created from the you know what I'm saying? The creator is not human. Okay? Is extraterrestrial. Okay? And they've hidden this from you. Oh my gosh, there's no aliens, there's no extraterrestrials, there's no such thing, there's no other species except human beings. And oh, by the way, y'all came from monkeys. Okay? Yet monkeys still exist. Okay? Um so anyway, y'all, this is what we're getting into today. Spirit is saying that the overall message, the channeled message, is they have always been here. Okay. Now I will tell you this, that there are, whether you want to say alien or extraterrestrials, who are here on Earth. They have always been here on Earth. Okay. But you do have those who are outer space. Okay. There are several different species of what you call aliens, extraterrestrials. There's several different species. Just like you have like different races of people here on Earth. Okay, you have what they have decided to call black people, even though that's not what we're called. That's not what we are. But you have they call black people, and what you call white people, and then you have Asian people and Latina people. You have all these different races of people: African people, Jamaican people, Japanese people. You have all these different races of people. Okay. Um, your extraterrestrials are much of the same. There's different breeds, different species, if you will, of extraterrestrials. Okay. Um, so, um, so like I said, it's much of the same. So you have those of them who have been on Earth, who was on Earth, the early Earth dwellers. Spirit is saying here, as I look at this extraterrestrial card, you have the early Earth dwellers, okay, of these extraterrestrials, okay, and these are the beings that some humans have had close encounters with, or actual encounters with. Okay. um, you have watchers and guardians as well that are extraterrestrials. Okay. There are a particular, I'm not really sure how many, but there's extraterrestrial beings on Mars. There is something, no, I said Mars, but I wanted to say there's something significant about the moon. Okay. The moon specifically. Okay. And these extraterrestrials, Mars came out, so there's got to be some extraterrestrials on Mars as well, or what have you. But the point in being, there are multiple different species of what you would call aliens, extraterrestrials, whatever. Guys, we're going to get into it. We're going to break this down. Spirit is saying they've always been here. Okay. And There are particular species of them that the governments, that wealthy elite people in power have been working with all this time. This is the reason why they have acquired the wealth and the power that they have here, okay? And another thing that they don't want to tell the general public, okay, because maybe, you know, it would cause panic, it would cause fear, maybe even civil unrest, but I'm telling you, okay, the ones at the end, then you need to have there's good and bad in everything, okay? So you have some evil, some wicked, some bad, extraterrestrial beings, okay, um that are here on earth, and they are the ones who are working with the government and different things here, okay? um so the pact, the deal that was made with them and these hybrids, the humans that are in power or what have you, was that they would stay hidden, okay? um with certain stipulations that had to be met by them, okay? The reason why, one of the reason why there are so many, when first of all, so many murders and deaths is happening, these sacrifices are happening because they have to be done. This is how these individuals feed their gods. Their gods are these extraterrestrials. See, the people that y'all know in power, okay, that y'all on the surface see as humans or whatever, they're not afraid of y'all. They're not afraid of the masses, okay? I know who they are afraid of, though, okay? And so their gods have to be fed, okay? And they're fed by way of these blood sacrifices, like they're paying their homage in some type of way. The other ways that these gods are fed is because they don't eat like humans eat, okay? Like humans eat meat. The extraterrestrials that are here on earth feed off of human flesh, which is another reason why you have millions upon millions of people who seemingly vanish and disappear and never seen or heard from ever again. They're being consumed. Because after a while, common sense has to set in, and you have to ask yourself, okay, the children alone, there's 800,000 to 1 million children that goes missing, never seen or heard from again. Many of them are being sold into the sex slavery, are being trafficked and, used for sex slavery. Others of them are being, hidden underground. They might be, some are being used for, sex slavery. Some are being used for human experimentation. You got several different ones of them that's being used for different reasons, and others of them are just being tortured unto death, okay, for these people sick, twisted, ritualistic practices and different things that they are doing, okay? But you have the cannibals as well as the extraterrestrials that are feeding off of those persons as well here, okay? Those were just the numbers for the children, okay? You still have teenagers, middle-aged people, and senior citizens that go missing as well, and the number is quite high for them, but it's not nowhere nearly as many of them that goes missing, and this is every year, okay, that it is children. And so after a while, if you say you got 1 million people, and this is on the United States numbers, okay, so say you just want to round it all up between children and other ages of people, million of them go missing every single year. Where are they being housed? Where are they going? Okay, common sense has to set in at some point, okay? So even if you say, okay, I got it, somebody took them, somebody abducted them, an awful thing happened as to why they went missing. Once you look past that, you have to say, but they got to be somewhere. Like, where are they? You can't take 1 million people every single year and not house them somewhere. And if they're not being housed somewhere, then it's where are they? Like, what is being done with them? You know what I'm saying? Because if 1 million people are going missing every year, okay, whatever awful is happening to them, what are they doing with the bodies? You're either burying them or you're either throwing them in the ocean and making them shark food or some shit like that, which some that ends up happening. Others of them, they are being consumed. Okay? So there's that. Okay? And the government don't want to tell you that there are beings here on this earth that feeds off of human flesh, and the blood sacrifices, all the deaths, all the crime that goes on is going on. It has to go on for them to keep these their gods fed, because if they do not, if they stop doing so, then those beings are going to come to the surface of the earth. They're going to come up here themselves, and they're going to ravage everything and everybody. Okay, and we are talking about some very beastly looking creatures. There are people who would literally die from shock instantly just by seeing them. Okay, um, it's so horrific. Okay, not extraterrestrials. Not all extraterrestrials are um, like that, though. Okay, but we're going to get more into this. Okay, because Spirit is saying, first of all, we all have been lied to. Okay, these extraterrestrials, these aliens, whatever you want to call them, is the reason for creation in itself. Okay, and you got a lot of people around here, okay, especially the atheists, okay, um, who like literally believe in nothing. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is completely foolish, because it's like, and but you at the same time, those people have the right to, have their own rights and feel the way they want to feel and believe in what they want to believe in. But I find atheists to be interesting, because atheists don't believe in anything. It's not just like some bash on, say, God. Okay, atheists don't believe in God. They don't believe in the devil. They don't believe in demons, angels. You know what I'm saying? They definitely don't believe in anything. Basically, atheists don't believe in anything that they can't see with the naked eye. Okay. Um, and it's interesting. Atheists are interesting to me, because it's like, how the hell do you think you got here? You think you just, blew through the sky one day, like you was just dust, or like how do you think a human being formed? You obviously came from somewhere. Okay, and it's almost like just how like a man and woman have to come together and procreate together to create a child. Okay, like you came from somewhere. Okay, it's the same thing when just thinking about the human race. You came from somewhere. Okay, you just didn't go from nothingness, okay, to all of a sudden, poof, abracadabra, you're here. You came from something, like something created that, poof, and then you're here. You understand what I'm saying? So to not believe in anything at all, I just feel like it's totally freaking weird. And I think it's just totally stupid for people to believe that only human beings exist here on this earth, number one. And number two, I think it's totally stupid for human beings to believe the ridiculous made up as history that these people, the supposed, smart, elite, sophisticated, educated, illuminated ones to come up with. Y'all believe whatever the fuck they say without even questioning it. Okay, and it's and it's like, they tell you come from fucking monkeys, and you just believe it. The interesting thing is how would they know that? I don't care what kind of scientific whatever bullshit they come up with, okay? Science fiction shit they come up with, okay? And the reason why science fiction is called science fiction, because science can be made up of anything. It's like literally taking this and mixing it with that to create this. So science can technically be fiction, because you take it apart, there is nothing, or you bring this or that together and then you have something. You know what I'm saying? So and they think when they do that makes it fact, but it's still fiction. It's still something that you are creating yourself or what have you. Okay, but then you have, you know what I'm saying, what is. Okay, guys. So and I find it very interesting, because it's like none of the people who talk to you, who tell you about history, was around during that history. They cannot definitively tell you that whatever exists. And it's interesting, isn't it interesting to you that the very people who say don't believe in God, or like, say, I'm gonna say the atheists again, and I'm not picking on atheists at all or whatever. You may find an atheist who believes in dinosaurs, but don't believe in aliens or extraterrestrials. You have no proof but what the people have told you, okay? And yeah, they didn't claim that they have found, oh, we found these fossils and these bones, they were buried, and, this, that, and the other, or what have you. They could have, like, in this day and time, human beings have been able to create and build anything. You have no proof that those are actual real things. You basically have nothing to go off of but what they have told you and what they have shown you. And what they have shown you can literally be artistically, creatively built or created. Okay? You're talking about something in a time in which we wasn't around. Okay? And don't you find it interesting that dinosaurs went extinct just in the nick of time for human beings to come around? Because we could not have lived amongst huge as dinosaurs. But they went extinct just in the nick of time for human beings to live here on this earth. Isn't that interesting to you? Nobody has ever questioned that. Nobody has ever questioned that, or even not even ask the question to people who study things like dinosaurs and different things like that or whatever. But it's very interesting because you have the people who wholeheartedly believe in dinosaurs and will tell you that they exist, that don't believe in God, or don't believe that there's a creator or something at all, or don't believe that there's anything otherworldly out there, because they have wholeheartedly believed nothing but what another human being has told them, which they have recreated history as to what they want it to be, and that is what they have passed on to you, and you have believed it for no other reason than because, oh, this information is coming from supposedly smart people or wealthy people. Well, in this day and time, who is a person that is called smart? What is smarts based off of? Their information. If you can retain the information that they give you and memorize it well enough to pass a test that they give you off the information that they have told you and taught you, you get a good grade. And at the end of that class, you get some type of piece of paper that they call a degree, a diploma, that said that you passed, and thus you are smart. The word smart is even something that they made up. Degrees, diplomas is something that they made up. You understand what I'm saying? So, anyway, getting back into this, guys, Spirit is saying they have always been here. Okay? We have here creation. Okay? This is the beaver moon. Okay? Aliens are the creation. Aliens, extraterrestrials, whatever you want to call it, okay, is a part of this creation, the creation of all things, of everything, of you, of I, of everything and everyone here, okay? Creation of everything, okay? They have always been here. They were a part of the creation, Spirit is saying, okay? We have here the full moon, which is power. Okay? Now this can be seen in many different sense. Obviously, these extraterrestrials, these alienistic beings, because they are a part of the creation, because they came before human beings, because they've always been here, they hold more knowledge, more power. Okay? You need to understand the knowledge and the power that is within extraterrestrials and aliens. It's just within them. It's something that they just have, that they possess, okay? They didn't read a book to learn it. They didn't go to anybody's school to obtain that information, okay? They just have this power within them. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever makes a here on earth, whatever makes a person smart, a lot of people who are deemed as smart or talented or creative, a person can be taught anything. You could just completely make up something and teach a bunch of people that, and all of those people that learn that thing that you taught them will then be knowledgeable in that thing and skilled in that thing. You understand what I'm saying? Extraterrestrials or aliens, however you want to see it, they have a higher conscious. First of all, human beings are only using about 10% of their mind. Extraterrestrial aliens, they're using 100% of their mind. They automatically have more capabilities, more knowledge, more power than the humans, okay? You came from them, okay? But this power also speaks to the power that is here on this earth as well, Spirit is saying here, okay? The power that has formed here on this earth, okay? And those are the ones who call themselves rulers, okay? The ones who are running, ruling, controlling the world, okay? As if, very interestingly, as if it is their own, when it is not. As if they are gods, when they are not, okay? And this is the reason why those in power worship Lucifer. Okay? Because you have to know that Lucifer was not human. Is not human. Okay? Thus is the reason why Lucifer is immortal. Okay? And it's very interesting because ironically, none of the people that I've ever seen or come across or known of who calls themselves Christians have ever questioned why Christ, the being that people call Jesus, or Christ, was crucified, was killed. Never mind the fact that in 3 days he rose and the rest of the way the story goes, but that Christ was killed, but Lucifer was not. Okay, everything that you hear about Lucifer is supposed to be awful, it's supposed to be bad, it's supposed to be evil, it's supposed to be wicked. And then everything that you hear about, say, Jesus or Christ is supposed to be good, it's supposed to be this. But Christ was the one who was crucified, who died, okay, who was used, abused, mistreated, persecuted, in prison at one time, like all kinds of things, ultimately being tortured unto death. And you have to ask yourself, well, why didn't that happen to Lucifer and then Christ lived? Okay, because Lucifer is not human. Lucifer is immortal. Okay, the being that people call Jesus, the being that people call Christ, okay, a lot of people just sum it up as the Son of God, okay? But Christ was the Son of Man. The being Jesus, the being Christ was human. Lucifer was not, okay? That's the reason why Lucifer did not die, because Lucifer is immortal, and Christ did. You know, and then you can go into the story about how, after 3 days, after they buried Christ and everything, after 3 days, Christ rose, and the rest of the way the story goes and everything. But I always found it very interesting that there's not one Christian that has ever that act like they are, Bible thumping, holier than thou, Jesus lovers, have ever questioned. That was one thing I questioned. I'm like, if Lucifer is supposed to be so awful, so evil, then why is it? And it's interesting because Lucifer, and it's something that I feel like maybe humans did, because if you notice, Lucifer didn't become awful or evil or wicked or any of that until Lucifer was all of a sudden on earth, or said to be cast out of heaven. Okay, isn't that interesting to you? That when Lucifer was in heaven, Lucifer was said to be one of God's most beautiful angels, and was very talented and skilled and all these other things, and then Lucifer became this awful, evil, wicked person when he was cast out. Which, the only bad thing that was said about Lucifer was in heaven was that he was rebellious against God, okay, against the Creator, okay. But I always found it interesting. I'm like, why don't any of these supposed Christians question this? And that's another thing with Christians. Christians just believe whatever the hell is told to them without question. It doesn't matter who's hooping, hollering, preaching, or teaching before them. They don't question anything. Even people who go to school ask questions about what it is that they're learning to get an understanding. Christians don't question anything. You just believe whatever the hell you were told. And the Bible that you were reading was literally rewrote by man. Human beings. Okay? No Christian have asked, where is the original Bible that the disciples wrote? The original Bible, it likely would have been written in Hebrew or something like that, or whatever, in another language. But where is the original Bible? Because it should be in some museum somewhere, or something. But where's the original Bible? We understand that you rewrote these Bibles in other languages so other people can understand them. Where is the original Bible with the text, all the text in there that all the disciples wrote? Okay? Because there was a lot of things that was left. See, they didn't put the scriptures in there from Mary Magdalene. They took the book of Enoch out of there. They took a lot of things out of there that they did not want you all to know about. That they didn't want human beings to know about. Otherwise, you would know about extraterrestrials and all these other things. Okay? So this isn't a sermon. I'm not preaching to the choir here, okay? But it literally breaks down, it coincides with everything else that we're talking about here, okay? So we have boundaries here. This power, okay, after the creation here, there was a powerful force, which is a part of this creation here, that crossed some type of boundaries here, okay, and it created it caused some type of change here, okay. And I feel like when this happened is when basically when everything about extraterrestrials and aliens and other species and beings was basically hidden from humans, okay. Because you start off with the creation here, and then it's power and boundaries here. Boundaries is, this has a waxing, give us 3 here, okay? So some type of boundaries of some kind was crossed, okay? Something catastrophic occurred, okay, that created some type of change here. The thunder moon here, okay, and it was because of the things that I feel like that began to happen down here on Earth. Spirit is saying here, okay, and like I was telling you all in the beginning that there was this merge with the extraterrestrials that was here, that's always been here on Earth as well. Y'all see that monitoring fly that just came out of nowhere? Ever since I've been talking about it, they don't want nobody talking about this. They don't want you all knowing about this, okay? Just came out of nowhere for no reason at all, okay? That merged with to form this power, okay? The extraterrestrials here on this earth, as well as these supposed powerful, wealthy, elite human beings here on this earth, to form this power, okay? But they crossed some type of boundaries and they created some type of change, okay? They did things to alter and to change the original creation of things, Spirit is saying, okay? And then they lied to the people in the process. Okay? So I'm seeing clock time here, okay? This is time, pressure, in a rush, okay? This is sitting here in between creation and power here, okay? There was something about them being in a rush to do something in a particular time, okay? When certain things happen. Something with time, pressure, and being in a rush here with this clock time energy here, okay? That has to do with creation and the power here on this earth. Then we have fallen here, falling here, okay? This has the unknown, descent, momentum, again, change, okay? This can speak of the fallen ones, okay? Okay, these can speak to fallen angels, okay? These extraterrestrial beings, but something, this is falling here, okay? Clock time and falling is centered around creation with power and change here. That caused the change here on earth, okay? But I'm telling you, this creation in general, creation of all things, comes from these extraterrestrials, these aliens, okay? Well before you human beings were, okay? So we have here no need to fear. This says, remember how powerful you are here, okay? Now this is interesting, because it sits in between power and boundaries. So this is speaking both of the power of the Creator, okay, and its creations, as well as the merge of the power of those here, the humans here in power on earth, okay? Distractions to get a reaction, y'all. Hold on. Okay, guys. So with this no need to fear here, I feel like this is spirit telling you that there is no need to fear, that at least these good extraterrestrials and aliens, the creator, the creation, you know, the creators that created all things, even humans, okay? But because of this, and it's interesting because here on this card here, you see this fish here. This is my Alice in Wonderland deck, okay? You see a fish here. You see a shark here. You see many different aliens. Animals, I meant to say. Okay? Many different animals here, okay? And this power, the power here on this earth, because it's interesting, the figure that shows on this power card, you know how Maleficent looks? Have y'all ever seen the movie Maleficent with damn it, what is her name? My gosh. Yeah, with Angelina Jolie, I believe it is. Yeah. Maleficent. It's literally how this person looks here on this card. Exactly. Okay? And this is the power, you know, of those of them in power here on this earth here, okay? Who I feel like are these hybrid, you know, what many of you all may be called shape-shifting, reptilian, draconian, hybrid, you know, hybrid type of beings here that merged with these extraterrestrial beings, aliens here on earth, okay? But with this power, this no need to fear here is smack dead here in the middle of power and boundaries, okay? So some type of boundaries was crossed when this happened amongst all other humans, okay? All other things here in this world, okay? Then we have choices here. This has feeling blocked and restraint here, okay? So this power force cross boundaries with humans here, okay? Because of the choices that they made here, okay? And now they have human beings blocked. They have human beings restrained here because of these boundaries. It's caused a change to occur. Spirit is saying, okay, that's what's going on here, y'all. We're gonna get some further clarification for these things here, but Spirit is saying they've always been here, okay? Not only have they always been here, these are they are the cause and effect of creation in itself. Spirit is saying, guys, okay? Hold on, we had a card that fell. This is surveillance here. That fell out. Very interesting here, okay? Because I feel like with this surveillance here, these extraterrestrials, these aliens, they are watching. Okay? Remember we be talking about the watchers, the guardians, the early earth dwellers, okay? That human beings have had close encounters with. They're also off-worlders as well. Off-worlders, okay? Off-worlders. So that basically means you have extraterrestrials here on Earth as well as outer space, Spirit is saying. Okay? But with the surveillance being here, there's definitely some type of, I feel like things here on Earth, everyone, everything, all things are being watched, being surveilled by these aliens, by these extraterrestrials, okay? I'm also seeing here abuse and neglect. Spirit is saying. I feel like this is because of those of them who are in power here on this earth, as well as these alienistic beings here, as well as hybrids and different things that's here on this earth as well, that merged with the beings who are in power. So there's abuse and neglect that has taken place amongst all other humans, okay, even animals, even this world. Spirit is saying. Spirit, what else is going on here? What else is going on here? There's something significant to the beach, as well as the mountains. I feel like with that beach energy that I'm seeing, this has to do with the ocean. What's in the ocean, okay? There are extraterrestrial beings that's underwater, that's in the ocean. Spirit is saying a lot of people assume that these, extraterrestrials are one day going to descend from, space up in the sky somewhere. There are extraterrestrials that are underwater. Spirit, what else is going on? I'm also seeing here mind control. There's abuse, there's neglect, and there's mind control. And this is the reason, this is all being done by those of them who are in power, who has crossed boundaries with humans here on this earth, who have created this change here, okay? And it's because they do not want the masses to know about this creation, or where, human beings, all things, really come from. Spirit, are there any other messages? Are there any other messages? So we have secret here. These powers that be are keeping these things secret, are keeping things secret as it relates to these extraterrestrials or aliens or however you want to see it. They have put, I'm also seeing family here. They have men, women, children, they have used this mind control on to mind control the masses. Okay, there has been mass mind control that has occurred. This is the reason why the powers that be have been obsessive about the human mind, okay, and body, not for your own health and well-being, in an effort to control you, to manipulate you, okay, to prevent you from knowing the truth. Okay. I'm out. Oh, missing, devil, and homicide here. Many people have gone missing because of these. One, because of the powers that be, the wickedness in high places, the shadow government. Okay. But also because of these extraterrestrial, these alien beings that's here on this earth, that's very demonic, very sinister, very evil, very wicked, like I told you in the beginning, who feeds off human flesh. There is something, this is tied, what I'm talking to you all about is tied to the missing, the devil. And we have homicides here, okay? I'm telling you, and many of them, they are used. They're used in very brutal ways. Okay, many who go missing, like they're used for satanic rituals. They're used for consumption. They're used for very disgusting, degrading things like the sex trade, torture, experimentation. Spirit, what else is going on? Any other messages? I'm seeing burial and dismemberment. When these homicides of these missings happen, they are dismembered, they are disfigured, they're like torn to shreds. Spirit is saying missings, burials, in pieces. This is the reason why there's whole areas, whole lands that, you know, these people in power, these bullies, have forbid, you know, human beings from going. Nobody can have access to them except for the government. Who the fuck died and left them in charge of everything here on Earth? I don't know. But from Antarctica to whole damn areas, whole damn lands, okay? Which from the surface looks like empty fields upon fields upon fields upon fields of land. Where many of us are like thinking, man, more jobs and homes and different things could be built and created. Those places are off limits for a reason, because there is sick, twisted, demonic shit there. There's things there they want to keep hidden that they don't want the general public, the masses, to know. Serial killers. Sitting here with this devil energy here, okay? The spirit is telling me, I feel like with this devil energy, with these people in power and things here, these shape-shifting, reptilian, draconian, alien, whatever the hybrids, whatever the hell you want to call them, okay? Just like with the devil energy here, is not human. It's extraterrestrial. I feel like spirit is talking about the beings that have always been here on Earth. These aliens has always been here on Earth are of the devil. Very wicked, very evil, very demonic. They are like the offspring of Lucifer. Okay? And y'all need to understand that Lucifer, I'm not really sure if there were any others, but I do know that Lucifer, I believe Lucifer was the only angel who could procreate with itself. Lucifer was both male and female. So Lucifer has its own offspring that it literally made with itself. There's a whole bloodline of beings that comes from Lucifer. Spirit is saying they have always been here. Man-made disaster. Spirit is saying this ties into these wicked individuals in power who have merged with these demonic, sinister, evil, wicked beings. This is what they do not want the masses to know. It's a secret. These things are hidden. They hide a lot of this from the general public. But it's interesting because, like, for what reason? Okay, it's shocking, it's appalling. But I mean, you have to ask yourself, with the strength of a single human being, what could you really do about it? But just because you can't physically really do anything about something that is and exists doesn't mean that you shouldn't know the truth about it. Spirit, what else? Any other messages? So these things are hidden. And they're people who are high rank in government, in power, who know that this exists, who knows that these things are going on. This is what these people sell out for their fame or fortune, attention, recognitions, positions, titles, roles, everything. People swim in the ocean every day and don't know that there are extraterrestrial beings in the ocean. Okay? Something significant to water, okay? And there's something that's going to happen. There's something that's going to take place because something has gotten out of control with these folks who think they empower here on this earth. Okay, they are not the real power. Thus, they are not what you should fear, should be afraid of. Okay. At a particular point in time, there is going to be, I don't know, how am I going to explain this? There's something that's going to come from the ocean, okay? These beings are going to come out of the ocean, and all hell is going to break loose here on earth. Okay? I'm seeing water, revenge, and beach here. There's a extraterrestrial species that's going to come out of the water and enact some type of revenge on these supposed powers that be, and this shit is gonna be to the likes of which y'all ain't never seen before. And it ain't one weapon of mass destruction that they can invent, that they can create, that was made by man, that's gonna be able to do any damn thing about it. Okay, it is going to devour them. And I'm telling you, not they submarines or they bunkers is underground is going to be able to save them. Not the mountains, nothing. Spirit, what else? Any other messages? Any other messages, Spirit? I need to share with the collective as it relates to. And I feel like when this happens, it's going to be when that happens, it's going to be catastrophic. But it's going to happen before there is an invasion. Like there could be an invasion, and everything that takes place after it. But I'm telling you, these extraterrestrial beings, our creature, or however you want to look at, are coming out of the ocean. Okay? And I'm not talking about no little bitty something. This is huge. This is huge. Okay? I'm telling y'all, there are extraterrestrials here on Earth, okay? There's those who are like on Earth, on land of Earth. You have extraterrestrials that are underwater, and you have extraterrestrials that are in space. Spirit, what other messages? And I feel like this is going to happen because of all of the deceptions, the wickedness, the greed of those in power. Or the ones that, that calls themselves in power here, okay? There's definitely going to be some type of regret about this situation here. Something is also going to happen with the power supply. Something about the power supply. Yeah. I'm seeing cover up and cult here. Okay? So this has been covered up. There's been a massive cover up that has taken place by these cults, these individuals who are high in power, who belong to these cults, these covens, these secret societies. Okay? We have outer space here. So these two came out together. Cover up cult. So this cover up has taken place because of this cult about the things is in outer space. Spirit, what else? I feel like damn. We outer space, the extraterrestrials, outer space has something to do with the power supply here on Earth. Okay? Electricity and beyond has something to do with the power supply here on Earth. And this is going to be affected like y'all don't even understand. I'm seeing, they ain't gonna like this, but I'm seeing death and celebrities. There are celebrities who are going to be slaughtered. And these could be celebrities of all kinds. I'm not saying this out of hatred. I'm not saying this out of meanness or and dislike of any particular persons or nothing like that. I'm giving you the message that Spirit is giving me. These people are going to be devoured. And this could be celebrity, anything. Like, this don't have to be your favorite singer, favorite rapper, favorite model, favorite actress, favorite actor, dancer, or whatever. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Those people all make up celebrities. They're definitely a part of this. But I feel like these people, these deaths of these celebrities, are happening as well. Like they're also being, we know that there is sacrifice all the time. There's sacrifice to because of who these the supposed power here on these earth, who they worship, who they serve. These celebrities know this. So, which is why these celebrity deaths are happening. But there's something with this catastrophic event that's going to take place here. There is going to be, this could be a celebrity, anything. I feel like celebrity is just someone who is wealthy, someone who is popular, or what have you. That could be people in government, people in entertainment industry, people in, any type of genre of whatever. Okay? Because they are worshiping these entities, these deities here, and they're part of awful, wicked things here on earth that is destroying planet earth, that is destroying humanity. And there is something catastrophic that is coming. We started off here with surveillance. These extraterrestrials, these aliens are watching everything and everybody. I don't give a damn who, in what position, title, role, how much money they got, what set they claim, or any damn what God they serve, or any damn thing else. They are not the real power. They, as is true, can be wiped the hell out. And I'm telling you, there is something that is coming catastrophic, and it's going to wipe out a lot of their asses first. I am telling you. Total wipeout. But these celebrity deaths are of significance here as it relates to the power here in this world, which y'all believe is powerful. Okay? See, they come off as big, bad, wealthy, elite, powerful people here on earth to other human beings, but they are not the real power. I'm telling you. It's a facade to keep you in control. This is the reason why everything they do is about manipulating and control. It's about keeping the masses in check, because it's way more of us than it is of them. This is the reason for the mind control and the abuse and neglect and all the other things that goes on. To keep these things hidden. This is to keep these things hidden and secret. This is also the reason why they don't want people to know their real power, how much power that you actually have within you. And those of us who have this extraterrestrial DNA ourselves within us. That's the reason why there are real people here on this earth who have certain skills and abilities that's naturally in them. They didn't have to study, they didn't have to research, they didn't have to go to no man-made school, no damn where or whatever. If they do, it only to be able to match. But those of us who have real skills, like those of us who say for instance, are real mediums, real psychics, that's just in us. We didn't go to no school to get trained that nowhere. Now there's other things that we could do to polish our skills, in whatever. But these are things that's naturally in us, without being taught. There are people here on this earth that have like superhuman abilities. Bend metal. Like control different elements, all kinds of things. And it's because they have this extraterrestrial DNA within us. Okay? And see, that's what the real power struggle is about. See, here on this earth here, they make a lot of things about race. A lot of things come off as racist. It's actually a lot deeper than that. It's actually a lot deeper than that. It's about bloodlines and what's in your DNA. This is the reason why there's certain races of people who have gone through the most abuse, neglect, division, torture, torment, mind control, just because of the power within you. They don't want you to know your real power, where you really come from. They definitely don't want y'all to come together. That's the reason why they have had the mission to conquer and divide for the longest. It's the reason for all these staged ass events, to divide everybody, to separate everybody. They don't want you all to band together with all that power that you have within you, and rise up in any type of way. This is the reason why they spend trillions of dollars on entertaining you, on distracting you, on mind controlling you, on modern day enslaving you, on abusing and neglecting you, and tricking you into believing that you're living in this wonderful world of great, beautiful things and everything is okay. Thus, you go on through life as happy, willing slaves. And you haven't a clue as to what's really going on. This is what they don't want you to know. Any other messages, Spirit? I'm seeing trapped children. You see this trapped card? It shows it has a dog there, but you see how it's in this cage here, almost look like some type of cage or prison like, or what have you. Children, they have children trapped that they are feeding to these dark, demonic, sinister gods, that they are torturing, that they are doing ritualistic practices with, and all this other kind of thing. They are a part of the missing. That's what's going on here, y'all. And that's the reason why. That's the reason why these people are going to wind up in regret as to what is coming. Okay? Spirit, any other messages? Any other messages? Any other messages as it relates to these extraterrestrials, as it relates to these aliens? I'm seeing photo proof here. I see photo proof and screenshots. Somebody has evidence. Both of these cards says getting evidence, proof, and facts. What I'm telling you is facts. There is proof of the existence of extraterrestrials, of aliens. Okay? Interestingly enough, do you not see this woman here out on the beach? Okay? Even other areas. There's something with photo proof, screenshots that people are ignoring, that's being hidden from people, that the government is saying is a lie. There are people who have reported being abducted and experimented by aliens, and these people in power have facilitated this. I'm seeing forcers here. This has forced things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. So there's forcers who is basically bullied people who have obtained this proof, rejected people who have retained this proof, targeted them even, sabotaged and ruined their life. From them knowing the truth. Okay? Because they do not want the masses aware of this. Okay? They have lied to everyone. We have inside scoop here. This is a closer look. Okay? Somebody has the inside scoop. Somebody has taken a closer look at some type of evidence of these extraterrestrials, these aliens, in their existence. Okay? Yeah, divination abusers here. These people are abusing divination. They're using the dark arts, dark magic, witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells, santeria, any other dark art forms or practices, okay, to keep the masses unaware of what's really going on. They are conjuring up very sinister, evil, wicked, demonic things, Spirit is saying, as well, in conjunction with this. And anytime these topics are being brought up, there's many people who are like uninterested into knowing the truth and what's really going on, because you have gotten too comfortable here. And what these people have told you. And they're going to tell you, oh, there's no facts to this, that, and other. It's made up. It's a fabrication. It's a lie. They don't exist. I mean, they've been lying. So, of course, they're going to say that. Because they don't want you to know the truth. What do you think they're going to say? They don't want you to know the truth. But they matter-of-factly exist. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? I'm seeing grudge holders here. I feel like with this grudge holder energy, I feel like these extraterrestrials, maybe these are the good extraterrestrials or aliens, who are holding a grudge against the power force here on this earth, and the extraterrestrial alienistic beings here on this earth, because of the destruction of humanity as well as planet earth, and the wicked things that are going on, Spirit is saying. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? Okay. So let's pull some tarot, guys. Let's pull some tarot. Let's see what other messages come out here. We're going to wrap this reading up. Spirit, are there any other messages that I need to share as it relates to the extraterrestrials, as it relates to these aliens here? So I'm seeing despair here, anxiety, disease, shadows here, okay? Someone is in despair here. These could be the powers that be who are here in despair, okay? This can speak to creation here, them causing despair, anxiety, disease, and others, okay? Somebody is in despair here. We got gossip here, okay? This says camouflage, jealous, dark here, okay? So I feel like with this gossip here, and you see this person here with this mask on, there are things that are being masked, things that are being hidden here, okay? I feel like, you see this woman here, she has this mask on here, where you look at her eyes, and her eyes is this dark and black as this mask here, okay? This person here is a shapeshifter, okay? Who can make themselves look like they are human on the outside, but they really are not. Yeah. So I'm seeing yes here. Spirit is saying yes. Believe. This says believe. Implement. Solve. Curse. This land, this world has been cursed here. This says supernatural. Dilemma. Malevolence. Didn't I tell you on that power card? Remember I told you it looked like Maleficent on there? You have malevolence here on curse here. They have conjured up something sinister, something evil, something wicked here on this earth, and they are keeping this hidden and secret from the masses while this is going on right up under people's nose. Okay? I'm seeing diligent at the bottom of the deck. This says focus, breakthrough, vision. There is going to be a breakthrough. A breakthrough is like an epiphany, an awakening. Okay? Clarity, vision. People are going to see the truth. Okay? People are going to see the truth in plain sight. I'm seeing pressure here, pain, anxiety, discomfort. Okay? That's what's going on here, y'all. Spirit, are there any other messages I need to share? Any other messages I need to share with the collective? Something miraculous is going to happen. I'm seeing miracles here. Something miraculous is going to happen here. I'm seeing shame here. These people ought to be ashamed of themselves, Spirit is saying. Or they're going to be put to shame in some type of way. I'm seeing shame and I'm seeing storms here. I feel like these are the extraterrestrials, that's going to descend from outer space. Okay? Who is in control of our power supply here on this earth. Okay? You see that lightning? You see these gold rings around this being here? I'm telling you, there is something coming to the likes of which that nobody has seen before. And these folks going to run and they're going to hide. Okay? Yeah, look. Secrets revealed. They are coming to the surface of the earth. They're coming out of the water. They're coming from outer space. It's going to happen all at one time. These secrets are going to be revealed. And these people that y'all think in power, that's so much in control, that's doing all this wickedness here on this earth, they are going to be put to shame. Yeah, because this is about cosmic power, baby. Something in which they don't have. They have distorted the creation. They have denounced the creator to claim their own power. Baby. Okay. Okay. Wait for it. Wait for it. And you fear them? Five of Michael. This is like the Five of Swords in the original tarot deck, okay? The Five of Swords talks about conflict and defeat, okay? Chaos. Yeah. Spirit is saying this situation does not serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome now. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. But I'm telling you, they're not going to do it. Because they're toxic. Because they're demonically possessed. And baby, It's a storm that's coming. It's a tower that's going to hit to the likes of which y'all ain't never seen. Y'all think it's a game when it's really not. Look at the 5 of Michael here. You see this archangel? You see Archangel Michael here. Okay? Look behind him. You see the sky here. Okay? Don't it look like bolts of fire falling from the sky here? But do you also see the water here, baby? I'm telling you, they coming up out the water. It says water revenge beach here, okay? Archangel Michael here. He's showing you both the sky and the water here. The storms is telling you that they should showing you how. Look. Our real ancestors. These extra, they coming out the sky and they coming out the water, baby. And it's going to be revenge to the likes of which y'all ain't never seen before. People going to be scared to death. That's okay. That's okay. That's why your soul got to be in you got to get your mind, your body, and your soul in check. Right. Fuck what these people is telling you here on this earth. I'm telling you they not the real power. And it's going to be some casualties, but don't worry about it. Your real ancestors are coming. And we're going to see just how much power they think they got then. I ain't saying what I'm saying out of hate, out of anger, or anything towards anybody. I'm just telling you what matter of factly is. This is the message Spirit wanted me to relay to you all today. Okay? They have always been here. Look at this. The altar priestess. Preparations, prayers, sacred rituals here. This is what they doing. They around here doing fire magic, creating these man-made disasters, and this is exactly the reason all this catastrophe. You got missings, murders, homicides, serial killers, burials, dismemberments, trapped children, death of celebrities, baby, cause of these damn, and they call themselves preparing for something, baby. But I don't know how you prepare for something that's smarter than you, that's stronger than you, that's more powerful than you. Because guess what? What's coming, they don't need none of that hocus pocus, black magic ass voodoo that you doing. Your sacred rituals ain't gonna matter. Come up out of her, my people. Come out of her. Because the whore of Babylon gonna destroy you all. Bottom of the deck, we have here the ring master of scrutiny. This has discernment, clear vision, details. Don't you see this being here look like an elder here? It's long hair, long beard, hair white as snow. That wand there, that bolt of lightning coming up out there. Okay. 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 All right. Let's see what other messages Spirit has, y'all. Spirit, give us, what other messages do I need to share with the collective? See, these folks worried about the Akashic libraries. What all that mess they doing at their altars, doing their ritual, their sacred rituals and different things. They worried about the Akashic libraries. It says that this is the Orca. This says Orca magic here. The Akashic libraries open. This is that dark, sinister shit that they using to create these man-made disasters. Okay? Spirit, what else is going on? Clarify these aliens, extraterrestrials. What I tell you? Y'all think it's a game when it's really not. Didn't I tell you there are water gods, there are extraterrestrials that are coming out the sea. Oh, this a deep, dark sea mermaid. Find solutions in the unknown places in darkness. Water, revenge, beach. Baby. Y'all can play with it if you want to. Yeah. And this is going to go down there. Okay. Okay. This is all going to take place before the return of that red dragon. See, I wrote a poem one time. They got mad at me about the poem. I told them it was going to be the return of red dragon. They don't want to listen to me. Y'all don't like me. Okay, that's fine. I wasn't created for you to like me. Draggling garden. Yeah, this is what's got to happen for a new world to be born. They say a new world is born with the draggling guard. Okay, y'all wait for that dragon. Go ahead. Go on and wait for that dragon to get here. Don't know. Look at this. This is the priestess of time here, okay? She even see here. Look at this. Look at this here. Spirit is saying the time has come. The time to act is now. Okay. Okay. Otherwise, y'all gonna be in unending sadness of looking back, endless regrets, obsessive grief, replaying the past, negative nostalgia. Okay. Y'all won't listen to a little owlin like me. Wisdom is light as a feather. You won't listen to me. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. One more deck, guys. We're going to pull a little bit of tarot and we're going to wrap this up. See, they just allowed those of them who claim to be in power to think that they had all the power. Conflict and defeat. Didn't I tell you it's about to be conflict and defeat? You see this person running? Baby. Spirit, what else is going on here? What else is going on here? Yeah, Spirit say y'all need to choose wisely. Choose wisely. But these people going to be suffering in silence. They're going to wind up suffering in silence. Sacrifice. Going to show you what real sacrifice look like. How many times I got to tell y'all? Do y'all not see? Y'all see this person here? This body is coming up out the ocean. This say sacrifice. Okay. Deep dark sea mermaid. Y'all don't think mermaids exist. Y'all don't think water gods, different things exist. Okay. Sacrifice. This body, you can't deny what's on the card here. Can y'all see it? This body is coming. This water. This body. You see how huge that is? It's as big as a giant. Coming up out the water, baby. Okay? Deep dark sea mermaid. Find solutions in unknown places in the darkness. Water revenge beach. Y'all think it's a game when it's really not. Spirit, any other messages? There's going to be conflict and defeat, and folks, it's going to be suffering in silence because of this sacrifice. This is going to be ultimate sacrifice. Any other messages, Spirit, about these cover-ups and these coats? What's going on with this cover-up and these coats, Spirit? They're going to go. They're going to try to go into they're going to try to go into solitude. Into hide. Nope. Y'all gonna wind up in heartache and loss. How's that for your cover up and your coat? Spirit, clarify outer space power supply. Outer space power supply. Outer space power supply. There's something going on in the mountains as well. A lot of these folks think they're going to be able to run to the mountains and hide in the mountains. But even the word tell you. Even they rewritten man written word tell you. When the trumpet sound. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all in a way that y'all can understand. When the trumpet sound. Okay? And these extraterrestrial beings come down and touch down to cause hell, baby. Not even the Most High said they will flee from thee. They will run to the hills and the mountains and underground, but not even the mountains will hide them. Baby, what's coming can penetrate through mountains, can penetrate through steel, through metal, or that they bunkers and shit is made out of, baby. Okay. Okay. Deception and envy. Yeah. See, those are them who in power that y'all think is power. It's like this. You see how them men, half beast here? They half breeds. Half breed, hybrids. And they think they got all the power. But they about to be put to shame. Okay? Yeah. Because it's about to be a disruption. It's about to be chaos. It's about to be tragedy. It's about to be a shakeup. What's that? Acts chapter 16 and verse 25. Is that the scripture? And at midnight, Paul and Silas prayed and sang praises unto God, and the prisoners heard them. And suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundations of the prison doors were shooken, and immediately everyone's bands were loosed. Yeah, these people, they partnerships and their alliances, though. They got partnerships and alliances. Those are them, these shape-shifting ass folks in power, got their partnerships and alliances with the aliens, the fallen ones here on earth. The spirit said they always been here. So they think they good. They think they covered. They think they safe. And they are lying to the masses because they don't want you to know the truth. So this here gonna creep up on you like a thief in the night, the word tells you. You know not the day nor the hour. And you assume you living your best damn life. Choose wisely is at the bottom of the deck. Spirit say choose wisely. Choose wisely. Okay? That's what's going on here, y'all. Let's get a little tarot real quick to wrap this reading up. Spirit, tell us about these extraterrestrials or aliens. They are also these individuals in power here. They are using these extraterrestrials here on Earth to you know, which is y'all know that's the reason why technology is what it is today. It comes from the extraterrestrials. Okay, if y'all think these human beings here on this on Earth so damn smart, so all knowing and this and that or whatever, they acquired that knowledge. They, you know, they may very well have to be smart and knowledgeable and different things like that, but you need to understand where they acquired that knowledge from. Okay, where they acquired that energy, that power from. Extraterrestrials. Okay? And they just decided to manipulate things grossly, okay, to control the masses. They're using extraterrestrial. The power of these extraterrestrials that's here on this earth to mind control people, to brainwash people, to dumb people down. This is also how they're using telepathic communication here. You gotta understand that aliens naturally have telepathic communication. They don't have to use the vocal cord to speak out loud, to speak to one another. So where telepathic communication comes from. Spirit, what else is going on here? What's going on? Let's clarify these extraterrestrials, these aliens. Yeah, see, they doing a lot of things. All they care about is wealth, abundance. They doing this out of greed. Remember when greed wanted to come? They doing this out of greed. That's all they care about. Okay? But that greed, that abundance, that power, they want it so damn bad, it's going to cause sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret because a judgment is coming. Judgment day is coming. Okay? And I don't know. There's something here with fire. I don't know who. Somebody high up somebody high up in power is a fire sign. I don't know if it's the king, like maybe like a royalty or something, or if it's somebody else is very high up in power and wealthy. But the mug is a fire sign. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. That's a very sinister as individual here, okay? And it's these other people, they use that energy, that fire energy and shit. They use that energy. Whoever that King of Wands is, a fire sign here. He's somebody high, very high in power here. On earth, somebody here on earth, okay, who's a shapeshifter, who is You're a hybrid shapeshifter. But they use that fire energy here. You're the devil here. See, all they cared about was greed, materialisms, obsessions, addictions, temptations, toxicities, bad habits, lust, desire, sexuality, sex, and all the things that grip you with that devil energy. This is the second devil card you got out here, baby. Yeah. In this fooling with this magician energy, look, you see this fire? Yo. Casting their curses and their spells, howling at the moon. Okay? But the extraterrestrials control all of that. And they about to descend. You got the devil that's sitting here under the ace of coins here. Okay? You got the magician that's sitting here under the five of this is the five of moons, but it would be the 5 of cups in the traditional tarot deck here. Okay? All that witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells, santeria, all that shit that they are doing is going to cause sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret, because a judgment is coming. There's a judgment that is coming. Because these people were in this fool energy. Spirits say they are fools. They careless. They reckless. I keep seeing this dragon energy. It's multiple different cards, multiple different decks. I'm telling you, look. There go that king of fire. I mean, king of suns here. That's that king of wands here. That person is somebody in power. I don't know if that person, I don't know if that person, he is so wealthy and so powerful. I almost feel like he's royalty, but I'm not really sure who it is exactly. 3 of stars here. This judgment is going to cause heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, anguish. Yeah. Yeah. You see that? You see that angel blowing that trumpet right there? Look at this. Justice. Burning tower. Oh, child, I don't know who that king of wands is, baby, with all that fire energy that these satanic powers that be, and these celebrities and they altar priestess is using, because they using that fire energy, baby. This tire, that fire energy, and that damn castle, mansion, tower, whatever the hell they live in, is going to come crumbling down. I ain't saying it because I'm mad at you. I ain't saying it because I personally dislike you. I'm saying it because it's here in this reading. It's in this message. This is what the Most High wanted me to relate to you today. Spirit say choose wisely. Those of you who are of this shit, Spirit is saying this situation don't serve you. You best release your attachment to the outcome now, because there's about to be a judgment to the likes of which ain't nobody seen before. There's about to be conflict and defeat. There's about to be suffering and silence. There's about to be sacrifice. There's about to be an uprising up out of the sea of creatures, of beings that you can't even fathom. And the aliens that's in outer space is about to descend as well. And it's about to be complete destruction on your power supply. Complete massive blackout. The word also tell you this is a blueprint, you see? It's a blueprint. You remember those of you who know the word, it says that when basically a day is going to come where you know not whether it is day or night. It's just going to be black. It's going to be darkness. Gonna go back into time to the beginning. Y'all probably can't see this card, but that's the point. That's what it's gonna be like, because the extraterrestrials in outer space, who is in control of the power supply, is about to cause a destruction. There's going to be a massive blackout. This say the void. This is how it was before the creation. You see? This is number one. The void. There was a void. Number two, there was a void before there was a beginning. Do you see? Realization. Number three. Realization. Y'all better accept it. You see this acceptance? You better accept what is. The creation. The creator is about to uprise and about to descend. And there's going to be a void. It's going back. Way back. Like it was at the beginning of time. Don't nobody want to believe? Excuse me. Y'all understand what I see and what I feel. And this is what I seen and what I felt years ago when I first went through my awakening, which started when I was 28. By the time I was 30, I had an awakening. And I began to speak out. And them folks, them evil, wicked folks, they've been targeting me ever since. Just for telling y'all the truth. I changed every aspect of my life. I sat in darkness and I called upon the Creator. And I told the Creator, if you just save me, if you just get me up out of this, I will completely change my life. I don't care whether I'm without, who I'm without, or anything. And I stopped everything cold turkey. It didn't matter. And I seen the veil was lifted from my eyes, and I seen everything so clearly. And I've been getting attacked by these demonic people every fucking since. They don't want y'all to know what is coming. Spirit, are there any other messages? They don't want the masses to know what is coming. But to some degree, it don't matter what extraterrestrial beings is here on this earth. They obviously not telling them every fucking thing, because they don't know that they obviously don't understand that they asses is going to be destroyed in the process. They think they just that powerful. They think they the untouchables. That's why they around here flexing their muscles and targeting and bullying us. They think they sacrifice enough of us to feed their gods, they gonna be saved and secure. Spirits say they gonna be stuck, they gonna be trapped, they gonna be restricted, they gonna be unable to move, unable to get out of this situation. 8 of Swords, they gonna be captive, they're gonna be hostage, cause they fools. Any other messages, Spirit? Okay, y'all. I think we're going to wrap this reading up. There are many, I'm seeing many men. Many men in power who've been put in positions of power that y'all think is righteous. Who burden is going to fall upon, burdens and hardships and problematic situations, they're going to be destroyed. I'm seeing the Pope here, King of Swords. And if you look at this card here, he is sitting here communicating with this dragon. He knows. But burdens and hardships and problematic situations is going to fall upon him. I'm seeing the Pope here, which is the King of Swords, with the 10 of Wands, with the Hierophant here, with the Alchemist here, which is the King of Pentacles. This air sign energy here, the Pope energy, air sign energy. This card says Pope. I'm not just being funny by calling out the Pope. This card says Pope. This is a Nostradamus deck. The card says Pope. Air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It's the King of Swords here. This card here says Alchemist. Earth sign, King of Pentacles, Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. They know the Alchemist is looking here in this book. The Pope here is talking to this dragon. The people have been led astray on purpose. 10 of Cups with the Emperor. You see these dictators here? The masses have been led astray on purpose. Spirits say many men, by many men in power. There are 2 moons as well. Something about the moon, there's 2 moons. Which means there's other worlds. There's multiple moons. There's 2 moons that we can see here. There's other moons because there's other worlds. There are portals that we can go through to get to these other worlds. Any other messages, Spirit? I'm telling you, many men. King of Wands, fire sign. This says the Prince. I knew it was somebody royalty. This says the Prince. I don't know what bloodline of royalty this is, but this is a prince. There's a prince who's a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. We also have the master here, which is the King of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So you have the Pope, the Alchemist, the Prince, and the Master here. Many men. Spirit is saying. And in between that, you got the Ten of Wands with Hierophant. The Hierophant, and you got the Emperor here with the Ten of Cups. These are many men. The Emperor are men, are masculines, are men. Spirit is saying many men have led this world astray. The Hierophants, these are persons, these are people who claim to have religious values and traditions. Bishops, pastors, preachers, deacons, apostles. They know, and they have purposely led the people astray. The Hierophants is also other persons who are in power and authority and leadership, who know and have purposely led the people astray. Spirit say many men have led the people here in this world astray. This was all for wealth. All they cared about was wealth. Ten of Pentacles. That's all they cared about. Yeah. And it's a very reason why we have the completed world here. There's about to be a completion, an ending of a cycle. It's all got to come to an end for there to be a new beginning. And those of them in power and authority, they may know this. And I believe the reason why they want to keep the masses blinded to this is because they must think they are safe, but they don't understand that this time, this ending is going to wipe them all out, everything out, for there to be a new beginning. Because of all this evil and this wickedness that they have done. They think they're going to be safe. They're going to be covered. They can go into hiding. Just let it wipe out all of us. And then they come out from hiding after a period of time and create a new race. Take off the space. I wrote that in a poem too. All about how they want to take off the space and create a new race. And y'all don't listen to me. They don't like me. I'm a nobody from nowhere. Okay. That's why the world is like this. In the hangman position. Stuck, stagnant, in limbo, hanging around, waiting to see what's going to happen. And the sword at your head, in your head. Look at this card here. That's that mind control. That's that mental conflict that the powers that be is keeping you under. While you're stuck in hangman, waiting for the day, waiting for the hour. It's going to be complete and utter destruction. And it's because of what they're doing with these children. Remember I told you about them trapped, it says trapped and child out, these trapped children. You see how these men here, you see how these people here in these damn robes, you see this kid, this is the chariot here. You see how this kid they got in this box here, but do you see the wings here? Not on these men, on these children. What's behind that? The 10 of stars. Swords. 10 of swords. This is ultimate betrayal. This is the trafficking of children. The abductions. The theft of these children that are trapped. Spirit is saying this is betrayal, this is disloyalty, this is sabotage, this is ruin. And see, y'all sitting up here thinking that I'm talking about this and this is going to be 50 years, 100 years from now, but it's about to happen. It's about to happen. There are babies that's trapped. They got wings on them. They angels. You see this king and this queen here? Are these crowned folks here? This is the 2 of wands. Or the 2 of sons here, which is the 2 of wands. This was the decision. Oh, they think they got clear vision. This is the decision that they made. To abandon and to neglect. To sabotage, to ruin, to leave out in the cold. Look what's on this chariot here. You see these sinister looking figures in these dark robes, but that is a baby. That's a child here that they're carrying away in this box. Look at all this fire energy. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm. Okay. Something very soon is about to happen, y'all. Something very soon is about to happen. There is extraterrestrial beings that is coming out of the sea, the ocean. And when this happens, the extraterrestrial beings who are in outer space that control the power supply is going to cause destruction to the power supply. If you look at this water card, do you see how it's darkness? You look at this beach card, do you see how it's darkness? You look at this revenge card, do you see how it's darkness? When this happens, the power grid is going down. Major destruction to the power supply. And y'all know that those of them here on earth, they claim they so smart. They running everything off of power. For electricity now. When the power supply go down, you won't be able to go to no banks. You won't be able to get no gas. You won't be able, majority, really all of you. You're not going to be able to do your jobs at work. Your kids ain't going to be able to do their work at school because they ain't even using paper and pencils and books no more. Everything is electronic. The power supply is going to be disrupted because there is going to be destruction. Massive blackout. Worldwide. I'm not even just talking United States here. Stock market crash going down. Because everything going down. Y'all just got your fancy little electric cars. Won't work. All your smart this, smart that. Won't work. Power supply is everything. Towers going down. Your phones won't work. Your TVs won't work. Your radios won't work. Nothing. Why? I told you why already. I told you why already. Cause the Creator is taking you way back into time, to when there was a void. See this darkness? A void. So what's happening here, y'all? I thank you all for listening. I thank you all for watching. If you would be so kind, so please like, share, and subscribe. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36, with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through CASHAPP, which is $tip-diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. Y'all excuse my voice, y'all. They've been messing with my throat chakra this entire reading, okay? They didn't want me talking about this or getting this out to you. My throat chakra been just fine, okay? As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. To the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.